Enra nkasa discussions yeah bra. Now yeah preview game no. I told you it was always going to be a difficult game. Na mokai and sama prosper nete Ogum. E ka de fa sama obodu. E kyerem kyese few coaches on league ni ma. Omo fa phone efre no so fa phone efre no one. Samuel Bodu. It was always going to be difficult. And this morning in the video that I posted, me catch up say a game emu ebeye den. Anu ebeye shi. Me can say a game a very hard fought victory for Kotoko. Ombe pria na Kotoko de ba kubiatum. Ampasa pepe. Ene kopie mu ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium. And clearly it was always going to be a difficult game. Tactically, Asante Kotoko eshe game na say with the typical 4-3-3 system. Prosper nete Ogum ne mranche no. Wamo a perfect 4-3-3 no. Omo ye ho dwuma yi pa. That is the system normally. Wamo edebo omo a games in 4-3-3. Na Oshe Kotoko. Omo a set up 4-3-3. Everything that we said about the game, the fact that Yakache say goalkeeper and captain ebe returning assigned so abe that post rumu. It is something that we told you that captain and goalkeeper Freddy Kasari will return to the post after say a branch editing Eddie Kamara the other game no. Yes, we told you that he will return to the post. Line up near the bar, I think we got Emmanuel entry for Babaya. Yes, that is one thing that we did not get right. Emmanuel entry for Babaya. And no na ye can say Emmanuel entry. And I said Babaya ebe chassis, but entry boom and a chassis. So proper nete Ogum. I started with this lineup, and clearly now Unze Kotoko call for the win. And they needed the win because Enra na Bibiani goes as a winning Abisound. Frederick Kasari, Justice Blaze, Samba, O'Neill, Emmanuel Entry of his chamber for Patrick Asiedu, Andrews Ntimenu, Peter Miduakwa, Kwame Poku, Daniel Adrian Ajete, and a branch editing Eddie Michael Sifa. Initially, Kotoko de Basanka Dauda Saka into almost a son. Not Dauda Saka. Eddie starting lineup no so. But Dauda Saka, a bromoye warm up no. A branch no. Enya issue intina ezu film eti Kotoko for at the a quick change. Saka has hurt his ankle during warm up and Peter Amidu Akwa replaces him in the lineup. So omudi kind of first lineup and omo ebabese sano ede eno ebaye no the update that we are able to give you. Berekum Chelsea wamo enso a lineup no obviously. Sa kwada na ndidi hu be jew no ene obobo amachane butata akra be ni. Ojebo no mfifi odo krabo na opia board pa Stephen Amankona and then Stephen so boy adwumanti Gregory Obenseche in post abranta did Zakaria Fuseni, the experienced Zakaria Fuseni ejinem Stephen Amankona wano ejinem Jonah Atukwe back Jonah Atukwe mo kaino Legon Cities Berekum Chelsea Jonah back to Berekum wano ejinem Frank Opon Mohamed Seidu Kennedy Kofi Hubert Jau Vincent Ejay Kwesi Nidina Kwesi Sopotu Ana Abranta de Ede Mesak Efriye Etway I said here omo esi eline apa na game no ano ehye papa but two of the best coaches in the league and an airborne two of the best coaches in the league and an airborne see Ebra already ade Samobodu Ura Hatifok no Koji League. Eji the FA Cup. Ana Asante Kotoko Prosper Nate Ogum. And so Eji League no bako. Okay. In recent times, if you are looking for coaches more demon was pa Ghana. These are two of the very best coaches. Yeah, Ubenyomo the local league. And so the two of them square up obviously. Ano Ebeshi Emubedin. And clearly and again, from the tactical point of view, Kotoko's 4-3-3 was matched by Berekum Chelsea's 4-5-1. Omo system na no bono. A 4-4-2, but normally now one of the attackers drop it at the bar the middle. 4-5-1 so that they can outnumber Kotoko in the middle of the turf. That is something that we all saw. Game now. Berekum Chelsea one a boy. Now, Kotoko obviously sporting their all red outfit, red, form red. and a host here red. Berekum Chelsea. No a blue top, blue down, and a host no a white to match in the white actual room. Game no started on a blistering note. You bought 10 minutes now. Almost every player on the field of play at tasty action. Almost every player Ojina Park, so 22 players, will be a tasty action, and clearly that tells you the intensity of the game. So it was an intense fixture, and two teams at the MI. Now, Osha Berekum Chelsea, one more approach to the game, one more with an intent. Number one, not to lose the game. What team say? Almost system number one. So when you draw, pay. So that ball nibi. What the young court, but it's a game near draw. Yep. And anytime be a Jose Mourinho same way. Also, when you are playing versus a team that is not chasing for results, it's always difficult for you. What would you say? Chinchia boy ubesheno. So only opponent ono no one first chinchia me kwahye adwen e bae. Ono de obaso be bon ball. Results be be ope. San kwafo no mo bobo aya obre pa. Enene eno bi ena me hu ye ewo Baba Yara Sports Stadium, because now we share the build up of Berekum Chelsea. Yes, pray quite slow. Now started from the back. Of course, it was a career for saying very experienced player. Now tries to build it from the back. And yielding until build it up slowly from the back. No more passing their way through the middle. No more tries or more every room the attacking third to attack Asante Kotoko. That is how they built up their play. That is how na omo game na AC Echo. No omo empre omo pee. Because it is a game nko settle for a draw pa anka ebebo omo pa woni problem. In the first half, one thing is Asante Kotoko create decent openings. That be am cheche in football is be create decent opportunity. Na say a baller be brain was saying dancer wo she. Sa openings in the first half, Kotoko were not having it. It is not a game they were creating those decent openings and opening up the opponent team. No. But Berekum Chelsea, you see the speed of Steven Amankona over Ghana Premier League. Amankona ashe is it 9 or 10 goals? 10 goals. And or a joint top scorer of Ghana Premier League. No. So, pace, pace. He loves to operate with the 90 minu, even though on your typical ambidextrous player. But they are now also pretty with the 90 minu. We could see him trying to use both legs on many occasions, or tries to the 90 minu, ebeye ejumano. But when we come to the main discussions, I can't say biachiro. Samba Ndongani, Munchro Nidin and to Samba Unel, no Munchro Nidin and to Samba Unel, Munchro Nidin. I'll tell you something about Samba Unel and why. And Oye, me man of the match by far. Anyhow, he ensured, sir, Obeketeli the form of Steven Amankona. Etianewama Amankona enya game na opes wobon. Steven Amankona natural game opes wobo, holding the ball, dribbling, na oyiri na faso no be ekwo edibi bano. He did not get that type of a game. Even though or trouble, especially player who nimni ye pa Patrick Asiedu. On the Patrick last season, now or Berekum Chelsea, it's Amankura and Amankura tries to critique a lot at the far that side. Amankura tries to critique a lot at the far side. It's bakwa na game no. You clearly the game, especially in the first half. Now Prosper Emani intentions are clear in the second half. Say he wants the win. Asante Kotoko wanted to win, and that was quite clear. At the second half, game no, in fact, players in the dressing room now who say Baba Yaya, Abrante the Dean Eddie Amwa, Abetamwa, and who Tinedu, and one other player say Omasha say warm up nekakra or more drills. So I knew definitely say coach about affected game no with some changes. Then about say about tilted game in favor of Asante Kotoko. That was the intention of the coach. And some Samobodu and so by second half who say okay, men say no who here. But time I got to players no omo warm up session na Berekum Chelsea for so omo warm up session. So Kotoko play 2 cars. Now Berekum Chelsea responded in terms of tactically the 2 coaches were at each other's throat. We could women and we could women and will be a presence obenya the important thing and no a win in this particular game. Now Prosper Nate Ogum after introducing Babaya for Abrante Dide Emmanuelchi and Abet Amwa Ebeyi Elvishe Bafo. The Abet Amwa Ebeka Kwampuku Nakotoko both 2 strikers. Double attack. Strikers me, you know. And wings on Pitami Duakwa. Dozen wings or Peter would have to add a lot in terms of the final contribution. He said, I be go and answer assist. And I say Pitami Duakwa at the Baba board there. Akodano a very, very influential Asante Kotoko. One team. The Pitami Duakwa and a Vicheba for a running wings in the first half. Second half, no. Na Pitami Duakwa a ball one side. Then Baba ya abe room or the other side. And Kotoko edit 2 strikers. Ejina gave them. Berekum Chelsea once again responded. Also a substitution. And afi Samobodu Chin Hubejaw. Ebe jina to number 6 as a number 8 position because after the Hubejaw na yes, Peterson could be creative more attack no. Not number 15 na kodane dominate our middle no. Or dominate our middle no. Picking the balls, running, dribbling, or jibon or the course. Again, Prosper Nate Ogum has a respond here. Me say the game na a game of tactics. Prosper respond here. The Prosper here say ono so at the samwotine do ebe yi justice play. Some substitution, you know, a lot of people were questioning it. But be na many China jinana a game no. A lot of people were questioning the substitution. Say coach pa Kotoko pego. Tinedu is not noted for scoring. On your player or noted for scoring. Ni pego then somewhere Tinedu mum and eba game no. So that was Nkofo Busabusa on the 70th minute mark. And we justice in Kuku play. Ephraim. And the Samuel Tinedu eba 20 minutes to go. Tinedu is a typical deep liner playmaker. Or no, or number 6 there, but and the aggressive and the gritty type of number 6. Number 6 or started play or middle. So the question was, who did Tinedu Bema? Ye go number 5. Na Tinedu the order never day. But now who be Joe dominance na onya or middle no. And no prosper episode Ketelis Adian. Who be Joe born and obo e Vivian. And no prosper and suppose or counters Adian. And in fact, a bra or introduce some Tinedu. Sad dominance na Berekum Chelsea. Enya through who be Joe in a middle no. Eba form. I will not say a direct effort of Tinedu na di go na ba he. Go there a corner kick. Na corner no Kotoko abo bibribe. Omabo corner ni bibribe. Omoba and resort in bibi papa bia. But this time Patrick Asiru ko jina corner na echi. It was on the left side of Kotoko's attack and corner na ba. So Patrick Asiru e ko jina echi na Daniel Edwin Ajeti e run by no pia ball no e man no. Yesu ano say ye bobo ni ani abre ni epegu na pass corner na e fa za unye serious. Wo be bobo na sim no wo pass. But omo pass corner no. Adrian ewura box no twen baako and would deliver a thunderbolt of a shot. The goalkeeper saw the ball coming. Gregory Obesechere ohun ball no pass eba. But the ball was obviously rising beyond the limit. Nti wantimi anya ball no amfa ama wantimi ansave ball no amfa ama Berekum Chelsea. And Kotoko share the first goal. And the only goal of the game. So that was the first goal, which turned out to be the only goal of the game. Asante Kotoko had to work to protect sa goal no mo share no. Na so mo ye adwuma. No mo protect your goal no. Na unse Ghana Premier League dey am catch say ya na nneoma bi interesting. So Abra Kotoko ense goal no. Na Berekum Chelsea for no goalkeeper Gregory Obesechere boy could no a minute or two there. Obeshina nsa na wabobo na sim. O delay time kakra fine, which is normal. I've told you that thing is normal. But time Kotoko shewie ye no. With about 11 minutes to go, no much as here almost air pentem, or much as here press it, or much as here pia at the bar. Sa action we can be repeated one mamna in Fanyade. that video nam the man na a moment of intense pressure from Berekum Chelsea omo de be 2 minutes bi at the pressure be see Kotoko so pa Berekum Chelsea for enti omo the pressure dey see Kotoko so na ball no nya corner e ko throwing no mo throw the aba na attacking throwing na akọ corner na mo corner ndi aba Asante Kotoko goalkeeper I was a captain Freddy Kasare ono che ball na ezu nim so obeda so bia say ne ya be norm so bia obeda so bia but he quickly released the ball to ball no na Kotoko san kra attack biem ha no che ball no jamu de ma Abrante Daniel Edwin Ajite Kotoko was still attacking because now a game win no a most important thing. And now me can say me chamo say over stadium game way you have to endure through the game because Kotoko will win but they win through the hard way and ma easy. Me can say we at the chemo. Sa pepe and a story na ekoye. Kotoko won but through the hard way and a crobia at the enya win no. Your point na mo muche commentary commentator let's buzaze na coach as a yidi bika kwa nchen say Samobodu pacho ball ne ko officiating was extremely perfect na ye pa menya sure say obi betima ka say ball ne ko referee decisive na say bibi of course ball de bia ya na e won 7 ba bibi to obi betima ka but no kwase be say na officiating no very 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 good officiating and yinya the Barbara Sports Stadium enti yes the best side won kai say first leg no 1-1 Kotoko shebako ema Berekum Chelsea atebako Berekum Golden City Park me kai say game no pa game no 1-1 and second round Kotoko abewini by goal to nil. What this means they say Kotoko Asante about top of the Ghana Premier League. That's a discussion we'll have after Yabeko Akofa quick interview by a bar. So it was something that which is an Kotoko for any abre I won't practice so and I tell you say when Daniel Edwin Ajite born to Atenum say what it meant for the Kotoko team. Almost everybody or technical area or ETC park or be all technical area will be running onto the field. That is what that goal meant for Asante Kotoko. A goaler, him say one almost have be sign Bibiani goals as now Kotoko are on 45. Kotoko are on 45 and Bibiani goal stars are 44. Omo much the kai say Pando out of Lions elusuye enra inti omo akachire. So that was the story of how the game panned out today at the Kumasi Baba Nyara Sports Stadium. Congrats to Prosper and Samobodu. Normally, me share game now. Yes, you share for the fun of it, but now me brepa share game no for tactical reasons and what they do tactically. And one thing and tactically, me who say Prosper, I switch it 4 times. Samobodu switch it 4 times, and Obia responded to the uncle. The Obeno. No be responded. We are responded, and the master stroke. Bra, Prosper. Say bodu dominated me no with Hubejew. Oyi Justice Blay. Ede Abrante editing. Ede Oyi Justice Blay no de Samotini Dubai, and be stabilize me no. Ede Asante Kotoko. Andrews in Timanu. I won't go without mentioning Andrews in Timanu. Workaholic, very hard working. But then Andrews enya the chance of the day. Say game we pa Kotoko ansha Andrews. Such chance now went to man to no. Kebe topical issue. It was the chance of the day, but unfortunately, Andrews in Timenu and Timan Fabono, Amfa and Twatrema, a call Obobon say on the left. Yani fans as a tribe in SA Hanos Hani. So try it. We do try and to a try and answer. But sir, and given a so 1-0 Kotoko win. Now back on top of the Ghana Premier League. Their next trip, Omuni Echrim. Pando out of Lions. Then second place team Gold Stars and so Ebeko Tuba Street of Naso Akobo Dreams FC. I know I said it is at here. I don't want some at the airman. Thank you so much. 80 Yeba.